the hanging judge, Isaac Parker of Fort Smith. The frontier had its lawmen, its outlaws, and its legends. But in the border town of Fort Smith, Arkansas, justice had a new face, stern, unshakable, and feared across Indian territory. This was Isaac Parker, the man history remembers as the hanging judge. When Parker arrived in 1875, he stepped into chaos. Outlaws were pouring across the territory, using it as a safe haven after robberies, murders, and raids. Parker inherited a court drowning in more than 1,000 outstanding warrants and a region where the badge meant little. But a fast gun meant everything. He wasted no time. Parker hired a small army of deputy U.S. Marshals, hard, seasoned men who could ride for weeks at a time, chasing killers across endless plains. Many never came back. Their job was simple on paper: bring in the worst of the West, alive if possible, dead if not. Parker believed in swift justice. He was a man shaped by duty, not kindness. Trials were held fast, verdicts came quicker. And when the crime was murder, Parker didn't hesitate to issue the sentence he felt the frontier demanded. Between 1875 and 1896, he handed down more than 160 death sentences. Many were carried out on Parker's gallows, a 12-foot-tall wooden structure that loomed like a warning over Fort Smith. Crowds gathered on execution days, the rope creaked, and they whispered that the judge's word was as final as the hangman's not. But Parker wasn't the monster some claimed. He hated the nickname hanging judge. He believed the law needed strength to survive the frontier. And he fought, often alone, for better rights and protections for Native Americans living under federal rule. Over time, as the territory settled and law took firmer hold, Parker's harsh justice faded from necessity, but the legend remained. A man who brought order to one of the most violent corners of the West, at a cost only he seemed willing to carry. Today, the old gallows still stand at Fort Smith, weathered wood, quiet air, and a shadow of the judge who sent so many to meet their fate. Justice, fear, duty, Isaac Parker carried all three. Follow the trail, partner. More Western legends ride in soon.